Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chad from CD Shaving. Got a soap review tonight for you from a soap that was actually put on loan to me. They wanted to know what I thought of it, and they asked me to do a shave with it. So we're gonna do a little review on that tonight. This is Suds bar soap. Suds bar soap. They are out of Dover, Delaware, and came in a 2-ounce puck, and it's made with kaolin clay and peppermint essential oil. Those are really the only ingredients I could find on it, to be honest with you. 2-ounce puck goes for $6.99 off their website, www.sudsbarsoap.com. And again, this is just a review. This is just what I think about it. It's one I want to give a shot, give it a try, and see what he thought. You know, my buddy asked me what I thought about it. So, like I said, $6.99 for the 2-ounce puck. That puts it at about $3.50 and some, or $3.49 some change per ounce. Not the cheapest I've ever seen, but certainly not the most expensive. So pretty reasonable as far as I'm concerned. Again, comes in this nice tin. You got here, it's just actually the cover. I actually have the soap blooming. So anyway, but the soap came kind of loose in the tin, which I wasn't overly pleased with. So I just mashed it down and made sure it fit. It's been blooming for a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and throw some of this bloom water on my face here. But this is what it looks like now. Just kind of pushed it around the tin just to get it there. So we'll go ahead and throw this. You can definitely smell the peppermint. Not overly strong. Not terrible either. It's actually kind of nice. You know, it's not, if you're somebody who likes a lighter scented soap, it's not a bad start. So tonight I'm going to be using my Omega Pure boar hair brush. It's my go-to brush. I like to use it for when I review a soap, because it's consistent. I know how the brush works. So I'm going to be using my Parker 27C open comb with a Astra SP Blade on its first use. Yeah, I have that many razors. I have to keep track of if I'm writing it on a board. So anyway, this will be the second use on this blade. So, blade's fairly fresh. The puck has been blooming. I'm going to bowl lather in my Japanese soup bowl here. Knocked out most of the water in the brush. That looks to be nice and loose. We're going to go ahead and load the brush. So, wow. Let me show you that a little bit here. Loads right up. Just give this thing the old test here. It's already spilling over the sides here. It's been loading for what? 20 seconds or so. Loads pretty easy. I have no complaints there. You see, it's making a royal mess, which is what we want. So, all right. Put the rest of the puck away, and we'll go ahead and go for a bowl lather here. Couple seconds, that's about what I got out of that so far. Just me a little bit of water is going to be in order here. Sometimes, you know, I've never used this soap before, never bloomed it, I've never loaded it, and I've never, certainly never lathered with it, so I have no idea what the water ratio is on this. Seems to me like it's somewhat of a thirsty soap, which isn't a bad thing. It just is. Some people discount certain soaps. They don't like it because it requires, and they say, well, you know, it's a really thirsty soap, so you got to be real careful. Yeah, because water is just, you know, not in abundance or anything. So if water is scarce for you, then you probably shouldn't be shaving this way. So, all right. Added water a couple of times. That's what I ended up with. Another time, I'll just add one more, just to really make it, see if I can get it to take off here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a lot in there. I'm not gonna lie. Brush stands up by itself. I mean, you can smell it. It almost smells like there's eucalyptus in there. I don't. There could be that. That's probably the first complaint I have, is that the ingredients were somewhat limited, but that's okay. You know, we'll give it a shot, and that's quite a bit in there. So we'll wet the face. The bloom water certainly didn't do much for me. So, and let's go into a face lather here. All right. Again, the scent is still kind of light, if that's what you prefer. Soap's good on that aspect. I'm not going to say that that's good or bad, because everybody is different. You know, for me personally, I like a heavy scented soap, but I've also noticed that sometimes my skin doesn't necessarily prefer the heavy scented soaps. I don't always listen to my skin, even though I should. But nonetheless, there you have it. All lathered up. Blade is hot, been soaking in the water. First pass with the grain. Let's see how it does. Dover, Delaware. That's where the soap is out of. I don't think I've ever been to Delaware. What's there to do down there? Anybody knows? Feel free to leave a comment in the description. Well, the glide is there initially. Razor's going right over it. So it works. It's plus. Stays hydrated. I'm certainly not the fastest shaver out there. And it's not drying up on my skin. Another plus. All right. First pass, not bad. There's still some slickness left. No stinging or irritation from it. The scent is kind of barely there, but again, I got most of it off my face. So I don't imagine there'll be a lot of staying power with this, which is fine. Which is fine. This is meant to shave with. It's not a cologne. The scent is really to just enhance the experience. Having said that, when you do smell the scent, it smells nice. It says peppermint, but it smells to me more like spearmint. Almost reminds me of like spearmint gum, which I'm a big fan of, so it works for me. All right, pass number 2, cross grain, eye to ear. It's real windy this evening. You can really hear that wind howling. Nothing like a nice relaxing shave on night when the weather's really crappy outside. Well, last week we had 70-degree weather. The temperature outside right now is, I think, it's 16. It's not including the wind chill factor. 16, 70 to 16 in a week. Really? All right. Not a bad second pass. Slickness is still there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lather up again. Get ready just in the interest of time so we're not making the video 40 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and lather up again for the third pass. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Third pass. Cross grain the other direction. Ear to eyes. A little bleeder there. I'll live. All right. Slickness is still there. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, we're going to lather up and get ready for the against the grain pass. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back for the third against the grain. This is kind of where I really test the soap. Because against the grain pass needs to be good both in terms of soap, razor, blade, and technique. Okay. Pretty smooth. There's still some residual slickness, But against the grain, it's not quite as slick. I've noticed. I feel like the soap's starting to lose its slickness a little bit. Yeah, the soap is starting to lose its slickness for some reason. I mean, it works. I just feel like it's not as... The glide wasn't as there, or isn't as there as much as it was in the earlier passes. Alright, I'm going to go do a final cleanup pass. Clean up a little bit, and I will give my final thoughts on this particular soap. Again, we're reviewing the Suds bar soap. So, we will be right back. Okay, we're back. Again, we're doing a review of the Suds bar soap. Just did a cleanup pass for myself and rinsed it off my face. The post shave on it feels okay. I can already feel it start to dry. So there's not a lot of residual slickness. Like I said, it really kind of disappeared after the second and third passes. And when I started to get under my neck, I kind of had to stop shaving. I like to get in real close, but I felt like I reapplied, and I felt like the slickness wasn't there. I didn't want to keep going because I really didn't want to end up with a lot of burn. So for me, a minus is going to be a little bit of the slickness. If you're one of those people that has a really tough beard or a thick, dense beard, and you're looking for something that you really need to be able to shave over with more than once, I probably wouldn't reach for this. If you're just looking to get it done, get it shaved, have something that smells real good, something you can travel with, and these 2-ounce pucks, that'd be great soap for that. It's going to get the job done, and like I said, it smells nice. It's not going to, for me, where I have a little sensitive, I kind of have sensitive skin, it's not going to get it as close as I want it to, just because I can't keep shaving with it. It doesn't last, the slickness doesn't, so. But at $2.49, I think I said, or $3.49 an ounce, not a bad deal. So that's my thoughts, or those are my thoughts on it. I really appreciate you, my buddy, giving this out to me to give it a shot, try it, and then do a review on it. So I won't, like I said, if you see my other videos, I try to keep it as anonymous as possible. So I don't really throw anybody's name around. So Frank McGuire, anonymity is the game. Secret safe for me. So anyway, I appreciate the lending me the soap, and you guys, I hope you have a good night, good shave, and if anybody has any questions, comments below, feel free to let me know. I'll get to them as soon as I can, and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you later. There will be more videos to come. Have a good night.